Starting in this lying down position. Soles of the feet together, knees coming out the side. Just going to let gravity take our knees down towards the floor. Just bring the palms beside the hands beside the body, palms facing up, closing down the eyes. Walking the shoulder blades in towards one another as well, so you've got a nice opening at the chest. Gently sealing your lips and start to focus on the breath. Feeling the cool air entering the nostrils, warm air exiting. As it's blocked, obviously breathing out through the mouth. Complete stillness. And the whole body to soften on every exhale. This session we're going to bring some ease and balance to our hips, upper legs, and waist area. Moving, shifting the energy around that area. No stagnant negative emotions or space. In this position, we're just going to set the intention for the day. Today we'll bring for you once we set that intention, coming back to the breath. And also allowing our body to soften, allowing our mind to be still by focusing on the breath. Then bringing the hands on either side, the outside of the legs, and then gently bringing the knees back in together. And then we're going to lift our feet off, and then wrapping our hands around the knees, and then drawing the knees back in, gently rocking from side to side. Knees back in towards the chest. Head on the floor. Starting to bring some gentle movements into the body. And keep hugging your knees in, then we're just going to do some circles with our knees one way to get some movement into the lower part of the back. Then back the other way. And back into the center again. Now lifting the head off the floor, tucking your chin in, and then drawing your knees and chin towards each other. Big squeeze in. That's it. And then allowing the head and the feet to come back down onto the floor, and very slowly rolling on to the right hand side, and we want to come up to a seated position, nice and slowly. Taking our legs out in front, doing a little bit of a shake out. Excellent. Then we're going to come into a cross-legged position. If you do have a cushion handy, you can grab that and just lifting your bottom up and just sitting on the edge of the cushion. All we're going to do there is tilting the hips or pelvis in a certain way to make sure our bottom's off the floor. So just keeping that natural curve in the spine and bringing the hands onto the knees, closing down the eyes again. Focus on the breath, bringing the stillness back into the body. And as we're sitting in this position, we're going to keep our whole body still except for our head and neck. We're going to bring some neck exercises in. Gardhanasan is the Sanskrit name. So on the next exhale, what we're going to do is take our chin down towards the chest, feeling the stretch at the back of the neck, tucking the chin in, and then as we inhale, we're going to take our head come up. Bring our head back up again and keep inhaling, taking it all the way back and up, stretching out the front of the throat. And then exhale very slowly, coming back to this neutral position, and keep exhaling all the way through as you bring the chin back down towards the chest. Spine nice and long as we sit in this position. Breathing in, coming back up again, nice and slowly, being gentle with our neck. And back into the neutral position. And on the next exhale, taking your head over to one side, so taking the ear over to one of the shoulders. Make sure both shoulders stay down, so you're feeling a nice side stretch now. Exhale, take it gently over to the other side, nice and slowly. Beautiful movement, stretching out our side of our neck, front and back, also lengthening the muscles between the shoulders and the neck as well. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the other side, or the first side. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the second side. Inhale back to center again, one more time on each side. As we exhale on this one, just lifting your hand off your knee and then bring it onto the top of the head. Just gently, not forcing the head sideways, just gently adding a little pressure on the side of the head just to take your ear down a little bit further as the opposite shoulder drops down towards the floor, so we're stretching out the side of the neck. And then releasing the hand back onto the knee, breathing in, bring the head back to the center again. very gently taking the head over to the other side. Same thing, releasing the hand, gently bring it onto the top of the head, drawing the ear down a little bit further. Almost like we're guiding it, not forcing it. Breathing in back to center as you relax the hand back down to the knee. Now we're going to combine all those movements into circles. So first of all, as we exhale, lower the chin down towards the chest. Then we start to rotate out to one side on the inhale. So as we go out to the side and then up, all the way up and back, that's the inhale. And then as we start to exhale and going over the other side, and then all the way down, tucking your chin in, that's the exhale. So inhale as we expand and come out of the side and up. Exhale. All around to the other side and then down. One more full circle this way. And then staying with the chin tucked in, we're going to start moving the other way now. So breathing in, the hand out the opposite side, all the way up and back. The same thing as you start to rotate around and come down, that's the exhale. Very slowly connecting the movement and the breath, protecting the neck from any rapid movements. And then very gently coming back to a neutral position, sitting in stillness again, keeping the eyes closed if you wish to. Then what we're going to do now is taking your almost shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears. It's almost like we're forcing shoulders up, and then feeling like a bit of a self-massage, just a bit squeezing those muscles at the top of the shoulders. And then you can take your head over to what's keeping the shoulders up, almost pushing the head into the shoulder as you have it up towards the ears and then back into the center again, and then take it over the other side. It's almost like we're giving ourselves a bit of a shoulder massage. And then back into the center again. And then we're going to take a nice big breath in, and then on the out breath, going to let out a big sigh out of the mouth as we drop our shoulders. So it's a big in breath. Let it all out. We're going to do that 2 more times. So breathing in, big breath in, just raise the shoulders up. Let out a nice big sigh. We're going to let it all go. So 1 more time, breathing in. Sitting back in stillness again. Closing down the eyes, gently sealing the lips. Knowing there's no hurry, we're just taking it nice and easy, beautiful way to awaken the body, bring some stillness in, slowing down the body. Excellent. And then on the next breath in, we're going to take our arms out to the side, up towards the ceiling. Big breath in as we come up, stretching out the whole upper body, and then exhaling, folding forward. Now you can leave the cushion behind you, or you can remove it. As long as we're feeling stretchy, start to stretch the outside of the upper legs. When we're in this position, we're making sure our shoulders and neck and arms are nice and relaxed. And then breathing in, coming back up again, all the way up, taking the arms out to the side again, up towards the ceiling, nice big stretch up. And then we're going to twist to one of the sides. So moving around to, say, the right side, bring the left hand on the opposite knee, the right hand beside, behind the body, lengthening on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. You can remove the cushion if you wish to. Gazing over the outside shoulder. Breathing in back to center again, taking the arms out to the side up towards the ceiling, nice big stretch up. And then very gently twisting the opposite direction, lengthening the spine on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. And then breathing in, coming back to the center again, taking the arms out to the side, up towards the ceiling again, lengthening out the whole upper body. Excellent. And then exhaling, bringing the hands back down again. Take our legs out in front, a little bit of a shake out again, and then crossed for a little while, making sure we keep that energy flowing. And then bring the soles of the feet back in together, and then bring the hands on to either wrapped around the ankles or wrapped around the toes. And we're just going to gently bring some movement into the knees by doing some butterfly movements, getting some movement in deep into the hip joints now. Excellent. And then keeping the knees still, nice big breath in, and then we're slightly going to lean forward to bring the chest forward. The knees stay out, so we don't want to move the knees at all at this stage. So we're coming into a big stretch, the inside of the upper legs. Breathing nice and slowly and deeply. Excellent. And then we're going to release our hands, and then we're going to slide our hands underneath our shins. You might need to move the feet away from the body slightly if it's easier for you to get the hands under. And then rocking backwards and forwards until you get the hands all the way through. So either have the palms on the floor, or you can bring them on top of the feet, or even wrapped around the ankles. And then a nice big breath in, and then the same thing as what we did before. We're just going to bring our chest forward and down. And you can use the connection that you've got with the arms and the shins to help you move slightly forward. You might even feel a bit of a stretch as you lower back, bring some space into the upper shoulder blades as well. As we're leaning forward, bring some stretching out the upper legs. Of course, tortoise pose, excellent for all of that. And opening up, stretching out the upper legs. And we're going to focus on the breath as well. Make sure it's still nice and even. Excellent. Then releasing the hands, coming back up again. And then we're going to bring the hands on the outside of the legs. Bring the knees in as we straighten out our legs. And we're going to give them a little bit of a shake out. Again, making sure the circulation's moving through our legs. Excellent. And then bringing the feet together, legs out straight. And then we're going to sit with our palms down, and nice and tall. Actually, before we do that, we're just going to remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. So you're sitting directly on the floor, and then sitting up nice and tall. Arms will be strong and straight. We're not lifting the bottom up. All we're doing is lifting the spine, making sure it's nice and long. Flexing the feet back towards you to start to feel the stretch down the back of the legs. Staff pose. And then from here, we're going to release our hands and then take the hands up towards the ceiling as we breathe in. Exhale as we fold forward, bringing the hands down to the legs. We'll do it 3 times. So breathing in, coming up. Big breath in as we stretch up. Exhale as we fold forward. One more time. Breathing in as we come up. Exhale as we fold forward. Now we're going to stay down here for a few breaths. Flexing the feet back towards you, keeping the legs nice and strong and straight. Feeling a stretch at the back of the legs, which continues all the way up our spine. Another 10 seconds. Then releasing the hands, sliding the hands back along the legs as you take the hands up on the in-breath, big stretch up. That's it. And then lowering the hands back down. Behind the body, fingers pointing forward. We're going to point our toes away from us as well, stretching out the feet. Taking the head back, we're going to move into reverse plank. Big squeeze of the shoulder blades together at the back. You can stay with the bottom on the floor, or you can push through the hands, using the core strength to lift yourself up off the floor as you're allowing the head to fall back gently. Opening and closing your mouth a few times. Feel that big stretch down the front of the body. And then exhaling, bring the bottom back down onto the floor. And then we're going to bend our legs, spinning ourselves around, coming up onto our hands and knees. And then we're going to come into a wide knee child's pose. Big toes touching, knees nice and wide. Taking the arms out in front as the head and chest come down towards the floor or onto the floor. Just going to relax down in this position. Feeling the whole body soften. Whole body to be still. Excellent. And then the next in-breath, coming up onto your hands and knees, walking the knees in underneath your hips. You're going to move straight into alternate leg and arm stretch, bring some core strength. And so opening up our, stretching out our body as well. So on the next in-breath, we're going to take our right arm forward, left leg back, stretching it out, using the core strength to hold you in this position, slight hold. And then on the next exhale, lowering the knee down, moving on to the other side, stretching out the left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, lower, nice and slowly. Again, we're connecting the movement and breath. So as we breathe in, take first side up and forward and back. And we finish, that's the in-breath. Then exhale as we come down, that's the out breath. Back onto the left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, lower. Now on this next one, we're going to take our right arm forward, left leg back. pushing it out. Then we're going to bend the left leg and turning around to the right hand side, taking the right hand, grabbing hold of the foot or the ankle. And then we're going to lift the right shoulder up as we take our gaze down sideways or up. Using the shoulder blades to get the back. Putting the hand, opening up the chest. And then releasing, taking the right arm forward, left leg back, so we're still hovering it off the floor. That's it, excellent. And gently lower it down back to the starting position. Flip it over now. Taking the left arm forward, right leg back, being stretched forward and back. Bending the right leg, spinning around, so you can hold onto the foot of the ankle. Pushing the foot into the hand, lifting the left side of the body up, so gazing either down, sideways or up. Breathing rhythmically and evenly. And then releasing, taking the arm forward and the leg back again, stretching it out. And then gently lower it back down to the starting position. And we're going to bring our knees and feet together, walking our hands back, and we'll sit onto our heels. Close down the eyes again. Bring the hands up the thighs. You can bring a cushion between the bottom and heels if that's easier. Otherwise, we'll just sit in stillness on our heels. Most of it lifting up the chest, so opening the chest up as we're lengthening out the spine as well, sitting up nice and tall. Excellent. Then we're going to walk our hands out in front, coming off our heels, and we're going to step the left foot forward. So we want our foot and knee to be about our hip width apart, even though they're splayed out differently. And then all we're going to do is bring our hands together, and as we exhale, we're going to twist towards the left leg, and then bringing the elbow on top of the left leg, the left elbow going up towards the ceiling. That's it. So I want to feel that twist, but we also want to feel the movement of coming down. Moving the front foot around if you need to make sure the shin is perpendicular to the floor. And breathing nice and slowly and evenly. Excellent, and then very gently coming back up again, and then back to the center, bringing the hands to the inside of the left foot, and then we're going to step and walk the left foot back, and then we're going to swap it over, bringing the right foot forward this time. Up to the upper body, bringing the hands together, and then as we start to take our hips down towards the floor, we're also going to twist towards the right side, bringing the left elbow on top of the leg, then the right elbow up, looking down, sideways or up, depending on how your neck's feeling. That's it, excellent. And we're breathing rhythmically and evenly in and out through the nose. Make sure our weight's going down towards the floor. Energy is moving down as we're twisting as well, so energy is moving up. Excellent. Then breathing in back to the center again, then allowing the hands to come down to the inside of the front foot. Then we're going to take the right foot back and we're coming into a plank. So lifting the knees off, and then we're going to step the left knee just behind the left hand with the foot going out to the right slightly. Nice big breath in, and then lowering ourselves down onto our elbows, little pigeon pose. And shifting either your right leg back or the weight over to the left slightly, just to feel the stretch in a different way. Coming to a spot that's slightly uncomfortable. Breathing nice and evenly and rhythmically. Another 10 seconds. And then curling your back toes under, come out of the pose, then shifting your weight forward as you come up onto your hands and taking the left foot back, so you're in another plank again. Excellent. And then we're just take our right knee forward this time, uncurl the left toes, right foot going out to the left slightly. Nice big breath in, and then coming down onto your elbows again, shifting your left leg back. Weight slightly over to the right if you need to. Breathing. And out through the nose. Another 10 seconds. Excellent. Then we're going to curl the left toes under again, shifting your weight forward slightly as you come up onto your hands, then taking the right foot back to another plank. And then lowering the knees down, and then very slowly we're going to turn ourselves around. Nice and easy, sitting on the floor, with our soles and feet on the floor, and then using our core strength, we're going to take ourselves back to lying down. Sit out of the hands on the knees, off the knees, elbows down with the floor, just making sure we're moving mindfully down. Excellent. And then we're going to move straight into relaxation pose. So walking shoulder blades in towards one another, keep your legs and the knees coming together for support, or you can take the legs out straight along the floor, closing down the eyes, gently sealing your lips. And the hands just beside the body, palms facing up. Then allowing the body to come into complete stillness. Whole body is relaxed. Whole body is relaxed. Stay in this position to hear my voice come on again. Very slowly we can bring some movement back into the body, gently wriggling your fingers and toes, feeling beautiful support. The whole floor's giving your whole body. And on the next exhale, gently taking your head over to one side, still being nice and gentle with the neck. And breathing back to center again. And then exhale, take it over the other side. Back into center. And the next in-breath, floating your arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, allowing them to come behind your head, stretching out the entire body. Arms going one way, legs going the other. Big, beautiful body stretch. And then breathing in, bringing the hands back up towards the ceiling. And lowering them down beside the body, bending your knees, bending your legs, hugging your knees in towards your chest, just wrapping the hands around the knees, gently rocking from side to side. Back into the center again, allowing the feet to come back down onto the floor. Keep your eyes closed if you can to roll onto your right hand side. Nice and slowly coming up to cross-legged position. Bringing the hands together. Over the heart, bowing your head and honoring yourself. Taking out the time this morning. Bring some ease and balance to the hips, upper legs, and the lower back. Mind, body, and soul. You said the intention earlier, bring that into the forefront of the mind and take that and the peace you're feeling right now into the rest of the day. Thank you for allowing me to come into your space and be your guide this morning. Namaste. Hope you're feeling fabulous. Have a wonderful day, morning and day, and catch you again on the next one. Have an awesome day.